Yes, I'm still here. Oh, please don't say he left. It's so important. Could you go look by the elevators? Because maybe he... Oh, you did? Oh, thank heaven. I just need 1 minute so I can give him this instruction so he can hurry up when trading starts in the morning and buy... Yeah, that's a much better idea. Thank you. Mr. Fox.
Dan, yes.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was so scared you were gone for the day. What'd you say?
I said, how's the dizziness? Did it help to get some air?
Oh, yes, it helped a lot.
Good, good. You never did faint, I hope.
No, I didn't. I feel wonderful, in fact. I have my surefire investment feeling. You know the one I always get from Maeve?
Yes, the one that lost you all your money. I do remember.
Yeah. Well, that was a temporary lapse, like you said. You know, the exception that proves the conclusion. Anyway, you said something had to be done with that $25,000, so I've been to see Maeve, and I decided what to invest in.
Oh, now, wait a minute. That wasn't exactly our agreement.
You're not going to loan me the money?
Well, of course I am. I already did. But the plan was for you to check with me after consulting Mrs. Ryan. You tell me her hunches. I tell you whether or not they're feasible. Now, you do remember that.
Yes. But this is a sure thing, and I have to give you the order over the phone so I can hurry and get home.
What's at home? Your husband?
Well, the dishes. I didn't do the laundry yet.
Delia, come on now. I suggest you just let the dishes wait. Come and put your mind to good use with me. We'll have a drink and we'll discuss the whole situation. Will you meet me at the corporate apartment?
Your hospitality suite?
The very one in which you nearly fainted away this afternoon.
I really can't do that. Can't you just let me tell you what I want to invest in?
Delia, I have gladly provided you with $25,000 from my personal account. Now, the least you can do is consult me before spending it. I'm your broker. Investment is my specialty.
You're not going to take a phone order, are you?
No. And one day, very soon, you'll thank me. So let's have our little meeting right away so we can know where you're going. Can you make it in 15 minutes?
It's absolutely necessary?
If it's a really good tip, I'd hate to put it off any longer.
Well, I won't be able to stay long.
Oh, we don't have to prolong it. Now, on the other hand, if you change your mind, you can always call your husband and explain that you're working on your portfolio.
Well, I do want this order to go in first thing in the morning, so, okay, I'll come.
I'll have the wine poured.
Maybe I'll... Oh, God, I'm so nervous.
Why? We'll talk. I'll give you some help, and you'll leave feeling worlds better. Don't be nervous.
All right. Goodbye.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Coleridge. Tell me, how does it feel to know you won't be a doctor much longer? You a question, Roger. I want to know how you feel about leaving medicine.
It still remains to be
Nothing
seen what...
remains to be seen. I explained to you what would happen if you let me down. Now, all that is left for me to do is decide when.
Ray, what the hell was I supposed to do?
You were supposed to do what you promised.
I told you nearly 2 hours ago in this very apartment that I couldn't carry it off.
And then you promised to do it.
I did not. Look, you even found it hard to face Maeve and Johnny and Bob and Frank and Jill, all standing there waiting for Roger to do his little truth-telling, as you put it. You were about to walk out of the room because it was too rough. Well, I had the same damn problem. She is my sister. She's already half destroyed. I couldn't accuse her of sending those documents to Jack. That is one lie that I couldn't tell.
Two things. First of all, I left Maeve's Stevie little kitchen because you were about to make your statement, unprompted and unexpected by me. And secondly, that lie would have saved your hide. The truth is gonna ruin you.
That is a very short-sighted point of view.
Oh, if you think I'm bluffing, are you in for a shock? You admit on this tape that you are basically responsible for Tom's death. Faith will hear that. You also admit that you changed the records to cover yourself. Marshall Westheimer will hear that. In fact, Jill and Faith and Marshall are all going to hear all of it because I got copies for all of them. So goodbye medical license and goodbye loving sisters. It's a pity you couldn't carry it off, because I can, and I am surprised that you think I can't.
Oh, I know your capacity for revenge. I am well aware that it's not an empty threat.
Good.
What I said was, it's short-sighted.
You're wonderful, Roger. You know, your sense of style just never deserts you. Okay. In a spirit of style and friendship, I'm going to let you decide when I send this tape. Tonight, so it'll be over quickly, or tomorrow, so you have one last evening as respected doctor and brother.
Never, Ray. Never. So you stay out of jail. You're really that messed up, aren't you?
I'm in excellent control at the moment, but I promise you, if you go too
You
much
have
further,
the control of a tornado. Where is your head, Ray? You backed me into a corner, and I made the only choice that I could. I'm not a martyr. I don't indulge in self-sacrifice. If I'm going to lose my career and my place in the family, I'm going to take you down with me. What did you think I was going to do? Sit in a church and sob while you destroy me? I'm going to the FBI and tell them every bit of information I have about you and Samuel Addison Snow, including the truth about his death. And then I will explain your vice presidential plans for Frank and the manner in which you framed it.
It still won't do you any good.
All
You'll
right.
still be in the
But I will have my revenge. You're not the only one who indulges.
Roger!
Prison gray is not a very chic color on you. You are so wound up in your hurt and your fury, you don't even know what the hell's going on. I'm no fool. My spirit isn't broken. I will tell your secrets only if you tell mine. And unless you are completely crazy, I think we're both quite safe. Delia has an excellent psychiatrist, Dr. Pagano. Tell him I referred you.
How dare you!
How dare you! Style and friendship? I have been one of the few real friends that you have in this world. And I deserve better treatment.
Roger, we should talk!
No, Ray, you should think. Think about what you've done to Frank and Jill. I told you, it's overkill, and if you don't see that, then you're in deeper trouble than they are.
Hi.
Hi.
I've got my yellow paper and my stack of sharpened pencils.
You do?
Well, of course, we're here to work, aren't we? How silly she was to be nervous.
Well, I didn't bring my pencils, but I brought something else. Someone, I should say. Dan, I'd like you to meet my son, Johnny. Sweetheart, can you say hello to Mr. Fox? Hi.
Johnny. How nice to meet you.
Sweetheart, go take your jacket off over there, okay? His grandparents usually keep him, but he needed me tonight, and, well, he's had a lot of trouble with his father. Senator Ryan, you know how he's had this...
Oh, yes, I know.
Yeah, well, there's reporters around, and he hears the news, and today a kid in his class made this awful remark, and so I just couldn't abandon him.
No, of course not. Tell me, was he with you when you called?
Yes. Well, almost. I was on my way to pick him up. See, that's why I didn't want to meet you, because of little John.
Well, Fortunately, I have a talent for making the best of every situation. At least you're here. Wine is dry, and little people are easily distracted.
Could I get a soda or something for little John?
Oh, of course. Here, allow me. Hey, Johnny. How about this? I'm gonna give you something to drink, fix up a snack, and you can go in the other room and watch some TV.
Oh, no, he can't do that. He's into marbles. He fiddles with them for hours. And he's only allowed to watch certain programs, and they're not on right now.
Then he can play with marbles in the other room.
Well, he won't leave me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, John, come with me. I'm gonna set you right up here at the bar, just like a big grown-up.
Hey, he's just like home, right, honey?
No.
Delia, he really is a beautiful child. But then, of course, he would be.
Oh, well, thank you. So, it's wool. What do you think?
What?
May's tip. That's what's on her mind these days, sweaters and wool, and that's what I want to invest in. So, let's consult.
Wool,
Yeah. What? What are you thinking?
Well,
Oh, honey! Honey, don't play with that.
No.
You might break it.
no, it's all right. He certainly can play with it. He's not gonna break it. Listen, Johnny, you just play over there to your heart's content. Forget we're here. You know, he's got the right idea. Play before work.
Yeah, except that work is why I'm here, like you said. So I'm very excited about wool. How about you?
Delia, we don't have to rush into business. As long as you're here for the evening, let's take off our shoes and be friends. I can be your investment advisor anytime.
Yes, but Maeve's excited about wool now, so if I invest now, I'll make the money.
Hey, now I have guaranteed you $25,000. That's money that you've got in your lovely little hand right at this moment. Now, surely it can wait until tomorrow.
I have to get little John home to bed, and my husband's waiting. You're not telling me anything about wool.
Oh, now, don't look like that. It's just that wool is very high right now. It's not a wise choice. But who knows, in a couple of months. Now, I want you to keep listening to Mrs. Ryan. Who knows, maybe her next tip might be terrific.
I've lost my touch. I don't have any system anymore. Maybe I just better get out of commodities altogether.
No. Don't even think about that. Not with your mind and your gifts. I'll tell you what. If you feel that strongly about it, let's go with wool. I trust your intuition that much. Wool it is.
Really? All of it?
All 25,000.
We really have to go.
Okay, another time then, all right? Tell me, does little John go to school?
Oh, yes. Sometimes he brings me lovely pictures. Maybe he'll bring you one.
That would be nice.
Here we go, honey. Let's put your jacket on.
My marbles.
Oh, they're right here. Tell you what, Johnny, I'm gonna give you that whole shaker as your own little present. And we'll discuss your present for me another time, when he's in school.
Well, I think I'm safe for a few hours now.
I'll take whatever I can get.
Want to tell me about it? Was it just Hammond, or was it a whole bunch of them?
Oh, it was Hammond. That was enough. Always polite, of course, trying to tell me how the FBI guards against leaks, except sometimes it's not always possible. Yeah. How sorry he was that the report was put into the news and that when I was publicly ostracized and embarrassed. He's sorry.
What about that report, Jill?
It stands. The copies of the documents that were sent to Finelli were found in my office. I don't have any explanation for that. What is the FBI? They're going to take my word of honor? So, I guess the two of us are guilty till we're proven Innocent, huh? Just as long as you believe me.
You believe me.
Damn it, I don't want to talk to anybody.
It might be for me, but...
No, wait a minute. Wait, if it's reported, then you shouldn't answer the phone. Hello? Yeah, he is. Just a moment. Jerry Grant, Senate Ethics Committee.
He's the assistant counsel. Hello, Mr. Grant. Yeah, I think I can work that out. Why don't I call you from the airport? And I think my office would be better, okay? That's right. They want to talk in Washington tonight.
Oh, Frank. What does this mean?
Well, it means we can't spend the next few hours together after.
No, wait. Did they say anything specific?
No, they didn't have to. Either I clear myself or else. You know, what the hell is the matter with the FBI? If Ray sent that stuff to Jack, or if Seneca did it, or if you... whoever did it, why is it so damn impossible for the FBI to uncover it?
So, I guess when the FBI gave you that news, you thought it was me.
I considered that possibility, yes. And then I dismissed it.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. All you are guilty of is loving a guy up to here, putting up with injury upon insult, letting yourself open for
a life with us together. Oh, Frank, I want to marry you.
Me too.
When Jerry Grant calls and asks for Senator Ryan, I want him to say Mrs. Ryan, not Mrs. Bolak.
I know. You know, I've been thinking about Seneca. Maybe I should go see him, at least, you know, try and make the effort.
I did. I did today, and he just won't budge an inch.
You didn't tell me.
Well, I was going to, but then we got this news from the FBI, and I couldn't tell you that he won't give me a divorce.
You know, I have a great idea. Why don't you and I just run away?
It's funny you should say that, because I was thinking how I would love to go hide in a cave.
Yeah. Just sleep the whole winter away. Well, I better call Bobby, figure out what plane we're going to catch.
You're really worried about this guy, Grant?
I'm worried about no defense. If something doesn't break, Jill, they are going to cut me up into little pieces.
Oh, hi, I'm sorry I'm late. Did you already eat?
No, but I've drunk.
Oh, I thought maybe you might have fixed an omelet or something.
I made an omelet this morning. What's left of it is still on the dish. Where have you been?
Out with little John.
Once again, Delia, where have you been?
I was out with little John. You can ask Maeve. You can ask him, even. Except he's probably asleep. He was really exhausted. Roger, I really don't like this drinking.
Sorry, but it's about the one thing that I like to do. You know, I think you did it on purpose.
Did what?
Stayed out so it was physically impossible for you to do the breakfast dishes.
Is that all you care about? You should know what's happened to me today. I'd fall on the floor and cry at your feet if I thought you'd listen to anybody's problems but yours.
If anybody's problems have to do with commodities or money, you're right. I won't listen.
Well, fine, then I'm not going to tell you.
I also won't listen to any of the problems of the Ryan family.
Will you shut up?
No, I won't! Get me a sponge.
I'm not cleaning that up.
Get me a sponge! Me! You know, I had quite a day myself, Delia. And you could have had it end on a decent note if you'd spent 15 minutes cleaning up this apartment. But no, you had to go out and stay out and invent excuses to stay out some more. And when you finally do grace me with your presence, you tell me to shut up. And then you start to cry, as if I'm making you miserable.
You don't care where I've been. All you care is that I didn't cook and clean. You won't even let me tell you how awful I feel and how worried I am.
You know what?
What?
I won't take you out to dinner. I mean, that's what this is leading to, right?
Suppose I told you that I've been fighting off a man, an attractive and very rich man that wants to take me to bed, and I just keep making excuses, but I'm gonna run out of them. Suppose I told you that's where I've been. Then would you care about something besides yourself and the dishes?
Are you telling me that?
Yes.
Delia, I have been manipulated enough for one day. Now, I would care about you and this, gentleman if I thought he existed, but I don't.
It's true.
And forget about dinner out. No sale.
A new original reality series on SoapNet. Mom and Dad are moving in for a financial intervention. It's a matter of life or debt. Bank of Mom and Dad. Moving in Wednesday, September 30th at 10. Only on SoapNet.